Right, so you can see here I've got this rendering where I've used quite a few custom images, and when you move to another computer, Revit might not be able to find those if the, especially if the folder that it's looking for is mapped differently. So to make it easier for Revit to find any of the image files, there's a little thing you can do on the main menu. If you go to Options, then you can set your render paths. So make sure you know about that setting there. Main menu, Options down the bottom, and then on the rendering panel, you can add your own appearance paths. Your appearance paths. So you just need to click on the plus button to do that. And then it'll add a field where you need to just click once to bring up the browse button. And then you can choose any folder, so I'll just go and choose one that I have somewhere else. So on the P drive, interior design, material images is where I've got all sorts of material folders. I'm not going to add this folder because it's huge, and the bigger the folder, also the more files in the folder, then the longer it takes to look through them. So I'm just going to add one of these folders, say people, where I know I've got some things. Or actually, sorry, I'll use paintings is one, because that's the folder where I have those images that I've used. So once you've opened the folder, you can just choose Open, and it'll bring it up in the list there. And that's it. So you can just add one folder, if you like, and put all of the images that you've used, any custom images, into that folder, and it'll always find them.
Even if it's going to be like a remote disk.
Oh no, so it's best to use a disk that's permanently attached. So for your projects, I'd use one on the V drive. And that way, no matter which computer you go to, it'll always find it as well.
Taking it home.
Yeah, so then have a folder on your computer at home that is mapped on your local hard drive. And so you can just copy the images between those two folders. And that should do it. And so what was the... Yeah. But it's still better, I mean... Yeah. So then what was the other thing you were asking about? There was something. Oh, the render settings in the cloud, yeah. Okay, so we're trying to get it so that the cloud will work on these computers. The IT guys are actually pretty good with this. Oh, right, so they maybe got it up and running. Yeah, because they had to change one of the scripts, the proxy scripts.
It has been a little bit temperamental.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, good. So they might have fixed it already. So I know they started working on it. And so when you go to sign in, here we go, up the top here, it's a bit, bit moody, but even when it takes a little while, it'll usually respond. What is this? Maybe not this time. It can look like it's totally crashed, but there we go, it will come back usually. So here now it's working, signing to Autodesk 360. I got this far the other day, but I still got the message after trying to log on that it was not available. So they may have just done it for the student accounts if it's not working with mine. Yeah. Yeah, well, if you can sign in, then it should work. That's half the battle. And here we go. So you might get this message, in which case it won't work. But either way, you should set up as much as possible in this rendering dialog box, especially the option you want for the lighting, whether you want sun and artificial or sun only. So set the option that you want there, because that'll be picked up when you send it to render in the cloud. So that's really important. That's probably the main option. Also the options you have here for the background image as well, you can set. and that's about it. The exposure is done automatically when you're rendering in the cloud, which is a nice thing. It's kind of bad in a way though, because it means that you don't learn how to work with exposure as much. But oh, you can. It's a bit temperamental, but yeah, you can. And then the quality settings as well are done when you send it to the cloud. So it's really just the lighting setting, is the main one. And yeah, that's it.